All right, happy Thursday. Never miss your Thursday workout. It is a heat wave in effect in Nevada, so I don't know about y'all, but I will be sweating today. We got this. All right, all we need is a mat. We're doing a bunch of single-sided exercises, so if you do have a weight lying around, we can always grab that, but it is not necessary. All right, we are starting this warm up with 30 seconds of those good mornings. Hand behind those head, hinging at the hips, slight bend in those knees. 3, 2, 1. We know this one now, right? Inhale up, exhale down. We're halfway. And you can decide if you like those sweeping ones better that we did before. We can always take it to those sweeping. That's where we had our hands go down and then all the way up. All right, 3, 2, 1. Taking it to that lunge with a twist. So just reversing back, twisting against that front leg. 3, 2, 1. We can have those hands by those sides, heart center, out in front of us, whatever works for you. We're halfway. We're not stepping all the way back. We've got that nice bend in that knee. All right, last one here. 3, 2, 1. All right, side lunges or Cossack. So taking those legs out wide. We're either just bending into those side legs, or if we want to come all the way down, getting that heel up, staying low, coming to the other side. Ow, I'm not doing that today. That hurt my knee. All right, 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds. All that weight is in those heels. That chest is nice and proud. I was hinging over. That was bad. We're halfway. We may be only here. You don't have to go very deep. Three, 2, 1. All right, we got those jumping jacks. So just getting those heart rates up. You can always step it out, jump it out, or power jacks. I think I'm gonna step it out today. All right, 30 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Feels good to stretch. We're halfway. All right, I'm gonna start getting that heart rate up. Personally, you do whatever you need to do. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going into those high knees. So just bringing those knees up. That pelvis is tucked. Those abs are engaged. 3, 2, 1. We can step it out or jump it out, but making sure those knees are coming up. I'm already hot, so. And this is fine, just here, halfway. Those knees are coming all the way up. If we need to put that hand for reference, we can, but we're not touching down. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're gonna start our workout. Oh, it's hot already. Okay, so first we're gonna do everything on the right side and then switch to the left side and then take it down to that mat. So our right leg, we're just hitting those reverse lunges. So 30 seconds, just coming down here. All right, 3, 2, 1. Sitting up nice and tall, slight hinge in that hips as we come down. We may only be here, and maybe we just stay right here. Ooh, lost my balance there for a second. 10 seconds. All right, in 3, 2, 1. We're gonna add a front kick this time. So stepping back, if we can, just coming straight forward. So it looks like this from the side. And if we don't want to do that, we can always just stick with those reverse lunges or touch down in between and then front kick, or just maybe a knee raise. All right, 30 seconds here though. 3, 2, 1. Making sure that weight's still landing in that heel on that front foot. Halfway. Slight hinge in that body as we come down, and then standing nice and tall. We're working the abs here too, always. Get it, girl. Whoa. 3, 2, 1. Got a little crazy. Okay, both feet on the ground. We're gonna do those good mornings or Romanian deadlifts. So slight bend in those knees. Just squeezing those glutes to get us back up. If we do have those weights nearby, we can grab that. But back is nice and flat, shoulders down and back. 3, 2, 1. Halfway. Weights in those heels, squeezing those glutes at the top. 3, 2, 1. All right, now we're gonna plant that left leg, and that right leg can either be a kickstand or an oil driller. But if we're doing those oil drillers, we need to make sure those hips are staying squared to the ground. I'm not lifting back up. All right, 30 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Oops. Again, we can just use that kickstand if we can't find that balance, but making sure we're still getting that nice slight bend in the knee in that left leg. Making sure that shoulders down and back, everything's squared to the floor. One more here. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going back to the top on the left side this time. So just taking that left leg back to that lunge and back up. We can always stay right here. We can always add a weight if we want, racking it up the chest or holding it at the side. Your choice. 30 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Which side do we want to go? But we're making sure that weight's still landing in that heel in the front foot. We want to make sure that knee is over that ankle. We're over halfway. We got 10 seconds left. Slight hinge when we come down, and then standing nice and tall. Exhale down, inhale up. 3, 2, 1. We're going to take it to that lunge to front kick. 30 seconds here, choosing your heart. 3, 2, 1. Working that hip joint, working that ankle strength. Halfway. Finding that nice hinge at the bottom. Powering through those glutes to get us back up. 3, 2, 1. All right, we got Romanian deadlift, both feet on the ground, picking up that weight if we want it, or just using that body weight. 3, 2, 1. Slight bend in those knees, that booty's shooting back. It's not straight leg dropping down. Initiating the move to come up by squeezing those glutes. Protect that lower back. So we're down, squeeze. We're over halfway. One more. 3, 2, 1. All right, we got that single leg, so we're planting that right leg down this time. That left leg's coming back. Either using that kickstand or the oil driller. All right, 30 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Left leg down, right leg's coming up. Very good. Making sure those shoulders are down and back. We're halfway through. Flat chest, use those glutes to get you back up. If it's really hurting your back, take away the weight or use that weight against that leg for a little more support. 3, 2, 1. Woo, okay. We're taking it to the mat, so grabbing it. And if we have those weights, we can use them, or just body weight is fine. Okay, we're doing bridge dips with both legs on the ground. Then we're raising one leg, then we're raising the other leg. All right, 30 seconds. So remember, setting ourselves up for this. Good way to do it is if we can touch those heels with those middle fingers. And then if we have those weights nearby, we can grab that. Okay, 30 seconds here. We're starting at the base, squeezing those glutes to get us up to that plank position. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze those glutes. Oh, my quads are sore. We're halfway. Three, 2, 1. All right, we're just gonna take that right foot, yeah, whatever, and place it over the left knee. 30 seconds, or we can have it going straight up, but making sure we're not like wagging that foot to get ourselves up. It stays still. We're still just using that one leg and one glute, or taking it to that figure 4. 3, 2, 1. And then that figure 4. I'm so tired. We can use those hands on the mat for support next to our sides. We're halfway. Ooh. Not overextending that back, just coming up towards a flat line. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're switching sides. So lining up that foot, bringing it in a slight hair. 30 seconds. That left leg's on that right knee this time. 3, 2, 1. You can always float that leg if you want an extra challenge. It is toasty out. We're halfway. All right, 3, 2, 1. What else did I put? Okay. Back in that bridge hold. Last 30 seconds here. We're gonna line ourselves up by making sure we can touch those ankles or heels. Coming all the way up into that bridge and just raising those heels. Coming up onto those toes. 3, 2, 1. Just breathing through it. We're about halfway. Ten more seconds. Stick with it. Squeeze those glutes. Keep that lower back from hurting. Oh, my calves are burning. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we got cardio and we're done. Nope, core. That's what I said. You knew that? Okay, it's not what I say, it's what I do, unless it's not what I do and what I say. Just figure it out. Alright, grab some water. We got core, we got high boat to low boat. What do we got? Okay, we're only going to go through these twice. So high boat to low boat, remember that back is nice and straight. We're here. We're going to come down to that hollow hold and then bring ourselves right back up. Scooping that belly in. If we need to hold on to those legs the whole time to do so, we can. We may not come down as far, maybe just here and back up. But we're keeping that back nice and straight. 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds rest, twice through. 3, 2, 1. Halfway. Exhale as you come up, inhale as you lengthen. All right, one more, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Taking that 10-second rest. We're going into round 2. I'm glittery. 3, 2, 1. Making sure we're not curving through that spine. Our shoulders are down and back. Ooh. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go into side plank on the right side only. So we have a couple options here. We can have that knee down. That's the left side. You know what I mean. Okay. We can have that knee down. We can have that arm raised. We can have both legs out and feet staggered. We can have them stacked. We can have them lifted. We can come up onto that hand. So many options here, but whatever we choose, we're sticking with it for that 20 seconds and then 10 seconds of rest, and then we can regroup and do something else. All right. Twice through. 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. 3, 2, 1. Trying to make sure that body could fit into 2 planes of glass without touching either side. We're halfway. And that shoulder or that elbow should be directly under that shoulder. So if we need to shift forward, I did. 3, 2, 1. All right. 10 seconds of rest. And then round 2. It's not fast enough. We go in 3, 2, 1. So one long line from that shoulder down. Straight line, I mean. Halfway. Get those hips up. 3, 2, 1. All right, we got the other side twice through and we're done. I can't believe how tired I am today. Gretchen's class. All right, we go in. 3, 2, 1. We're almost there. Just breathe through it. We're halfway now, but we're almost done with our workout. And 3, 2, 1. All right, 10-second rest, and then and we're done. 3, 2, 1. Just breathe in, we're halfway. Don't think about how much it hurts unless it's actually hurting you. Then come out of it. Lifting those hips a little higher. 3, 2, 1. All right, we did it. I'm sweaty, are you? Yeah, you are, don't lie. Okay, we'll start by sitting in that butterfly, sitting up nice and tall. Just bring that heart rate back down. We'll take one leg out in front of us, bringing that other leg in. We can either come and bring that forearm to the knee, finding that nice twist, or just hugging it in. I'm not sure it's pollen. I think it's the rug that keeps getting everywhere. I need to vacuum it. It's a new rug. All right, we'll switch sides. All right, bringing that leg into that figure 4 position so that ankles come into that knee. We can walk those hands towards that body. Yeah, you know what I mean. We got this. See, walking in. All right, and taking it to the other side. Amazing work today. I think if you did it, then you should be proud of yourself, regardless. The hardest part is showing up and staying consistent. But that's the only way you'll actually see results over time. Time is passing anyways. We might as well use it to do something good for ourselves instead of making excuses. like I did this morning, coming into that child's pose. Big deep breaths here. And then coming up onto those knees, we'll hit that runner's lunge. And yeah, and even on the days that you don't feel like showing up, if you do, 9 times out of 10, you're happy you did. It didn't take much out of your day. And then it's not hard to get back into it again. But if we stop doing it, we don't want to go, we felt like we did the right thing by not going, we'd still have the same feeling that we woke up with all day. Just do your workout. All right, final calf stretch. We'll come into that forward fold and slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time until you get to standing. Big shoulder roll when we get to the top. One big deep inhale. Filling up that belly, fill up those lungs, lift that gaze. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, and be proud of yourself. See you tomorrow.